Good morning, everyone. We want to welcome you to Reading 365. I'm Madison Stokes, and I'm joined here with Anthony Ortega, who is a game designer for Harrisburg University. Thank you. And his oldest son actually went to Londonderry, and I am alumni, so that's really cool. We're happy to have you here today. And I got a little bit of a sneak peek of the book that he's going to be sharing. So you all are in for a treat. Anthony, do you mind sharing what you have for us today?
Not at all. I'm going to be reading Little Boo this morning to all of you. All right. So, Little Boo, fun little book that I like to read with my oldest and eventually youngest. Okay. The wind blew, the leaves fell, and a tiny seed hid in the garden. Boo, said the seed said to a leaf rolling by. You're not scary at all, the leaf said. A grub was burrowing in the soil nearby. Boo, said the seed. I'm busy, said the grub. The seed sighed. It began to get cold. A snowflake fell close to the seed, then another and another. Boo, 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 the seed said. There is more of us than you, the snowflakes whispered back. Why would we be scared of you? Poor seed. It's not time for scaring, the wind said. Not yet. Be patient. You will be scary soon enough. I want to be scary now, the seed said, trying to make himself big. Just wait, the wind whispered, carefully blowing soil over the seed to keep him from the cold. The seed sighed one last time and finally fell asleep. Boo, he said in his dream. It was a very long sleep, and when the seed awoke, the air was warm above him. He reached for it, reached and reached until he could feel it. Ah, the seed said, time to get back to scaring. The seed was growing into a tender little sprout. Boo, said the little sprout to an old boot, but the boot didn't say anything back. Boo, he said to a shovel, but the shovel was silent. Boo, said the little sprout to a watering can, but the watering can didn't say a word either. So the young little sprout decided to keep growing. Excuse me. The wind came by for a visit. Boo, said the sprout, who was now a little plant. He was proud of how big he had gotten. Not today, said the wind, but soon, soon. The little plant kept growing and sometimes tried to scare the bucket and the bees and a grasshopper. Boo, 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 he said, but none of them were even the least bit afraid. So the plant that began as a seed grew and grew and grew. Little orange flowers appeared. Flowers aren't very scary, he thought, but then the flowers fell away and little green fruit began to grow. They grew fast. Can I boo now? The plant asked the wind. Not quite yet, the wind said. One round green fruit grew much bigger than the others, and then it turned orange. A pumpkin. Boo, the pumpkin said to the hands that picked it, but they weren't scared as they carried the pumpkin to the house. The wind shut the door behind them. I'll be right here, the wind said. Darkness crept in above the trees. There was no moon. A single candlelight appeared in the night. Ooh, said the pumpkin that was now a jack-o'-lantern. Yow, said the cat. Good scaring, said the wind. Do it again. Boo, said the jack-o'-lantern. Ah, screamed the goblins. Wow, said the wind, whirling around the bare trees and stirring up the leaves. What wonderful scaring. Thank you, said the jack-o'-lantern, who used to be only a seed. Boo, boo, boo! And the light from the jack-o'-lantern's grin flew over the trees and spread across the night. The end.
Awesome job. That was a beautiful book, and it goes perfectly because today is Halloween. So that was awesome. Perfect. Yeah. I loved kind of like the theme of the book, and what I took from it is that growth takes time. And before, the little seed, he wanted to scare right away, but he wasn't prepared. And so he had to take some time and learn from the wise old wind, I guess you could say, and then he could scare. So what kind of motivation do you want to give kids that, they want to do something right away, but they need time to grow and, develop those habits of achieving what they want to do now?
Well, I think you hit the nail on the head. A lot of us really are excited to do the things we want to do right there on the spot, right? And for whatever reason, we're maybe not ready yet, whether we're too young or maybe we haven't learned everything we need to yet. There are a lot of reasons why we can't be ready to do something. And maybe even there are people who think we shouldn't and tell us not to. But the important thing is that the seed never gave up. It always kept what he wanted to do clear in his head and just used that to keep him going forward. Even when he was discouraged, even when he was sad or angry, he didn't forget what he wanted to do. And then, as long as he focused on those dreams and what he wanted to accomplish, eventually he got there. And those dreams, that passion carried him through until he met the thing he wanted to do. And I think that's the important thing, is to not give up, hold on to your dream, and keep moving forward.
Awesome motivation. Thank you. I'll take that today and use that in my day. So thank you. Well, thank you, boys and girls, for tuning in for Reading 365. We're going for a whole year until September 31st, 2021. Join us here at 11 a.m. every day. Thank you, everyone. Bye.